What helps you stay consistent?
Be able to wake up, be able to motivate my team to continue to keep going. I always
Put the mic on yourself.
am I going to? I'm sorry. Today.
You need some help.
How you supposed to clip it on?
It's a magnet.
Oh, it's a magnet. Oh.
So what you're about to watch is a conversation between my good friend Darren and myself. Obviously this has very little to do with what I normally post on this channel, but at the same time it's a little related. I've mentioned in the past that a lot of my videos don't have much structure, and I'm not saying that I'm like the best interviewer or the person who does podcasts, but that's fine. That's the point of these videos, to improve and get better. And that's one thing I do believe in, continuous improvement. So yeah, if you're still here, if you're still watching, I appreciate you. You're awesome. And yeah, remember, if you woke up this morning, you're already winning.
Good cozy, right?
Yeah, I guess that works. But we're live. Yeah, what makes you stay consistent?
Hold on, let me take this off because I don't want it. What made me stay consistent is to be able to just wake up and be able to just thank God for another day, thank you for another 24 hours, and it gives me the motivation to to be better every day. And what motivates me a lot is to listen to audiobooks. I listen to Robert Kiyosaki, and I listen to Bob Proctor. I listen to Grant Cardone. Let's see, Tony Robbins, and also I listen to a little bit of Alex Morton too as well.
Okay.
All them keep me motivated, and to become my best, and I just feel like I have so much to offer in life, and I want to showcase that. I want to just show people that I'm very serious, and also show people that I'm here to stay. I'm here to to put in the work. I'm here to like prove myself. I'm just not about to talking. I'm about action too as well.
Right, of course. I mean, anyone can say they're going to do something, but what matters is whether you're going to keep that promise to yourself, or you're going to actually do what you say you're going to do, which is something a lot of people, I think, are like, I mean, something everyone can really work on, I mean, including myself. But yeah, that's what instills confidence in yourself, like keeping that word to yourself and doing everything you say you are. But what do you? It sounds like you almost have like a chip on your shoulder. Like, what are you trying to prove, or what exactly are you working towards?
I don't want to say it's a chip on my shoulder. And I will say I'm working towards like being a better businessman for starters. And just always hold myself accountable.
Definitely.
And if I made a promise to somebody, or I made a promise to myself, then I make sure I hold myself accountable, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do.
Right.
And always, to make sure I deliver on the promises. And that I think as a businessman, that's very important, because in business, that's how you build trust with people. If you learn how to, not only be real with yourself, but also, just like, just have like, I would say like, whatever you bring to the table, and what conversation you have with people, make sure it makes sense. And I feel like that's very important in life, because because most people and most business people out there, it's like, yeah, they have a business and all that stuff, but sometimes some people could be very sketchy and very and some people could be very sketchy and have shaky businesses. So I feel like it's kind of hard to trust many people, because you don't know what's real or what's not real. So I always want people to know that I am legit. I have what I have to offer is real, and I'm not here to like step on anybody's toes or anything. I'm real as it gets. I'm humble as it gets, and what it is just keep it real with yourself, and just make sure you coming in, you letting people know, like, what you're bringing to the table. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's not hard to do that. Most people try to make things look like this and that, and try to paint a picture like they like this, but at the end of the day, you still got to show up and show people like what you really do, because people's not gonna believe a big time story you're presenting. People like proof, and at the end of the day, man, it's always tax season,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, people are always going to try to look for credibility when it comes to being able to trust somebody, right?
Right.
And at the end of the day, people usually work with who they like. They have to obviously like the person who's presenting an offer to them. They have to like the offer or the service or product, whatever it is you're selling or trying to market. But yeah, like, kind of going back to who you are. I mean, most everyone watching here kind of already knows who I am. But for those who don't know about you, like, yeah, introduce yourself to the audience. This is my second episode or second podcast ever. Okay. This is something I've been actually wanting to do, like just bring other guests onto this channel, onto this kind of segment of my channel. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out like what I wanted to call this, or like how I want to structure this, but I think I spent a lot of time just thinking about what I'm gonna do as opposed to actually doing it. And I don't know about you, but I don't know, maybe a lot of people experience that, and they don't express it very much. So I think this platform or this is giving me a space to actually do that. Because I'm gonna look back at this I don't know. Maybe I'll look back at this years from now and hopefully see how much I've been able to improve. So that I think one of the biggest reasons why I started to like make content was to just be able to look back and record my progress or document it. But yeah, for those who don't know, this is Darren. I met this guy like a couple months ago, almost, not even a year ago, right?
Your last year.
Or almost a year. It's been almost a year since I've known him, and the thing that caught my attention when I first saw you was just like your aesthetic, the way you were dressed. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, but it was clean, and that's something I appreciate. Like just simplicity, clean, like well groomed, and I mean, just from walking into the room, like I can tell you, like you actually like put in effort into your appearance, which is what I try to do at times or most of the time. And I mean, yeah, I think I can do a little better about it, but yeah, I mean, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you. Okay. I mean, I already know some of, but I still feel like when I do see you, because I don't really see you very often, I still feel like there's a lot to uncover with you.
Yeah, appreciate it. What's up, beautiful people? My name is Darren Moore, and thank you for that amazing introduction, man. I really appreciate you. It's like you said, you know, he made me like, you know, a couple months ago and stuff. He missed one part out. He missed a part out where he knows it said I'm handsome, but you know, it's cool. It's cool.
You already know that, bro. I don't need to remind you all the time.
It's cool. But yeah, you know, many things about me is, you know, I like to travel. I like to have fun, like go bowling, go swimming, you know, go to the beach, go to arcade. I like to do adventurous things. I like to meet, like, you know, amazing, cool people down to earth, like my boy Eric over here. And I like, you know, good vibes and positive vibes. You know, I don't like to be around bad. Excuse me. I don't like to be around bad energy or negative energy, because, you know, that's not fun. Because, you know, it causes more of a, you know, situations that I try to avoid. So, but yeah. What I do now is, you know, I do modeling. You know, Instagram. My Instagram tab is Darren More Promotions. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah. Well, put your handle on the screen or in the description. But, yeah. You guys just follow me on Instagram and stuff. I do a lot of fashions, and I like to do a lot of fashion videos, photo shoots and stuff. I'm about to get back into, you know, the video shoots. So excited for more work to come. It's been a minute, so, you know, I haven't done it in a while, but, you know, yeah, the boy is making a comeback with the videos, the fashions. It's coming back. So, you know, I decided, you know, take a little break from it, but, you know, do other things. But I was like, you know what, let me get back into this, because I used to love doing it and stuff. You know, like before, you know, I did modeling videos. I did a lot of photo shoots. Most, you know, I had a baby face at the time. And the baby face was smooth mustache and smooth eyebrows. And a sharp hairline. But now, you know, now I got a beard now, so, you know, got to keep it, you know, locked, crisp, and clean every Friday. You know, most people know me. You know, I stick to the barbershop every week. You know, that is, you know, that's my second home. So, you know, I gotta keep that fresh haircut every single time, because, you know, you never know. You never know who you gonna meet. Like, you know. Damn, bro, I haven't had a haircut in like so long. But Why do you think your appearance is, or your impersonal image is very important to you?
Well, for starters, I mean, starters, I'm a businessman, for one. Two, I feel like it's very important for me to have, a sense of, when you meet new people and stuff, you gotta look good, all times. And you never know, the right woman comes along, you be attracted to her and stuff, and one day, you try to holler, your haircut gotta look, crispy, everything gotta look good and stuff, and your outfit gotta be on point. So, I mean, if you try to press, you gotta press the right way. Yeah?
You're right.
But besides that, I mean, like in general, you're supposed to look good. You're supposed to take care of yourself all times anyway, and also, but not just the haircut and the grooming part, but also in the hygiene department too as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, like we humans, and it's very important to make sure that you wash really good, have deodorant, toothpaste, and all that stuff. I mean, that comes all hand in hand. I mean, in summertime, right. I'm pretty sure it's too hot to be having the odor. Mm-hmm. So that's why I've said always. I mean, it's always to look good. It's always to look good, but also smell good too as well. It comes hand in hand.
Definitely.
So yeah. But also on my Instagram, I will be teaching young guys who doesn't know how to dress and who had. I'm gonna start, making videos on, teaching guys how to dress to bring your confidence up, and also, make sure you guys, have the right look every time y'all walk out the house, step out the house, because having the right look to every outfit is very important, because you want your first impression. Hold on a second.
Cut. Show young guys how to dress better. So is this something you want to make a business out of? I know you mentioned fashion. Is that one of the industries you want to get into? Or?
Yeah, I thought about a lot about what I want to do and stuff. A photographer. I mean, into photography, and also since I do like men's fashion, I mean, it would be it'd be a good idea for me to do that, because I'm known for dressing good and stuff. So I feel like that will be a good thing I get into. And also, I know I have a lot of friends who always reach out to me and be like, like, Darren, how you dress? I need your help when it comes to like dressing better and stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to get better at it. So I was like, you know what? Let me just just start doing the business. Just try to start something so I can have young guys to able to like feel comfortable like in their own skin, but also like the dressing well too as well. Like because one thing for sure is one thing to look good, but also you gotta make sure you dress up good too as well. It matches. And I know every person has a different way they dress. So which is fine, because everybody's different. But
right.
But you want to make sure whatever the word I'm looking for. When it comes to looking good and dressing up good, you want to make sure when you dress up, it matches your vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, can you repeat that again?
I said, you want to make sure when you dress up, and actually like dressing up in general, and it matches your vibe.
Yeah, like I think everyone has their own style, right? When it comes to like the clothes that they wear.
That. But also, I mean, like there's a difference between keeping it simple and doing too much. And I want people to see that like if I'm helping them and stuff, I want them to fully understand it's good to look good, but also like it depends on your look. If you're dressing simple, I can tell you that. If you're dressing too much, then I can tell you that. You know, because you want to like be comfortable,
Right.
and also you want to also be be very confident. Because why? Because it's just like it's just like like certain places you go to in general, right? And let's just say everybody is like dressing dressing the part, right? But you coming in dressing very kind of offish a little bit and stuff, and you have everybody be looking at you, be like they look at you very strangely. So I feel like it's very important to know like when or where to dress like certain ways.
Right. You have to dress for the occasion, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So kind of switching gears a little bit. So we talked about confidence and doing the things that we said we were going to do. So well, what's something you told yourself you were going to do at the beginning of the year, and how much progress have you made towards that goal?
Beginning of the year, I told myself I was going to be a better Darren this year, which I definitely achieved that. Like far as like how much hard work I put into this year, and I think I help a lot of people this year too as well. And my goal, was not just helping people, but I got better myself, as a leader, and as a role model, and I feel like I changed a lot and stuff. Like last year's Darren is way different from this Darren today.
So what's the biggest difference from you today than you from where you were exactly a year ago?
Well, I will say this, because I am more understanding with people and stuff. I'm more patient with people. I am more nicer now. I'm fully can solve problems. I'm more at peace, actually. Yeah, I'm more at peace.
What do you think helped you get to that point?
Well, I'll say God helped me to give me that point. Being around the right people helped me a lot. Definitely taking advice from people, who wants best for me, obviously.
Right.
And just learn how to be around like be around things that is going to fully influence me to be better, and and keep me on track, and for the first time in a long time I got back into going to church. It feels really good. I haven't been to church consistently for a long time. Don't get me wrong, I go here and there, but it wasn't really consistent. And I'm glad that I'm here now, and I'm glad that I'm not making excuses of not going. I'm actually making a commitment to go to every Sunday, and actually being working on my faith and hope and beliefs, and I just letting God know that I'm here, and just let Him. I'm getting more closer to Him, and the one thing I will say I need to work on more is praying to God more, and actually asking for guidance more. That's what I need to work on more. And Also, just read the Bible more too as well and stuff. I feel like I slack on both of them things and stuff.
Yeah.
And my friend yesterday, it's funny because I bring that up. Me and my friend went to Barcelona yesterday, and we was looking at the different business books, and I told him, that I really don't read books like that no more, like I used to. I listen to more audio books than anything. But he also suggested me to get back into reading more.
For sure.
Which I am working towards getting back into that and stuff. Which is, it's not gonna be an easy process, but I'm working on get back into that too as well. I'm still learning. I'm work in progress, but you could. The good thing that I know this. Good thing I know, and and I acknowledge everything. So, but before the year ends, I feel like I'm gonna be in even better headspace, and grateful for some good friends, who always reminds me too of my worth too, as well.
For sure. How important do you think it is to have that sense of community and people who are encouraging you to improve and do better for yourself?
I love it, man. I love it. It's very good to have such a big support system. My race and also Hispanic race too as well. I feel like I have both support on both ends. And I'm grateful for I get a chance to share everything with all my peoples and my Migo peoples too as well. It feels good to have a mixed community. It really it does feel good. I get a chance to hear their thoughts, hear what they believe in, and also how much they want to see me succeed. And it feels good, to not just people my age, but people that's older than me and younger than me, for them to to actually tell me that I'm their role model, and how much I have done and how much I achieve and how much that wisdom I pour into them, and how much I changed, how much I got better, reaching out, and also how much better I take my friendships seriously.
Yeah.
It means it means the world to me.
That's one thing I can say that I admire about you. You're how important your friendships are to you. And I'll say this for myself, because I'm pretty bad about reaching out to people. And I think over the years I've improved. Now, I'm saying this while I'm thinking about all the other relationships that I've had in the past. And I'm talking about friendships, not romantic relationships, because those don't exist. But anyway, so I had friends that I grew up with in high school, right? And then over time we kind of just grew apart because they just got into relationships, or they had kids, and I'm everyone's just doing their own thing. And I think I talked to you about this once, about how bad I am about reaching out to my older friends, friends that I've had for quite some time. But yeah, that's all on me. But I love the fact that you always go out of your way to to reach out to people who like, yeah, like they
Yeah.
just haven't had or haven't kept in touch with for a while. So that's something I've always admired about you. You're always like willing to help people or even have a conversation with someone. But and that's something like I said, I'm working on improving.
Yeah.
And
It's a the reason why I got so good at that because I feel like because of my friendships I could I take it very seriously obviously, but the words friends I could say like my family. If I'm close to you I can say like family, and I feel like it's very important to have good relationships and consistent relationship with the people that you can tight with,
Right.
And I feel like people, like some people use the word busy has a thing where they can't reach out. My thing about it is, I'm busy too as well, but I still make time to reach out. I mean, a text doesn't hurt nothing, and I feel like people just use excuses because they don't want to do it. But my thing about it is that everybody be on their phone 24/7, so I don't want to hear that excuse. And and another thing is like if you could be on your phone watching a video or like doing that, so you could text somebody. Easy.
No, definitely.
It's not hard. Oh, you got an Apple Watch. You easy to just talk to the Apple Watch. Come on now. Seriously.
So
Seriously.
I kind of have the same mindset when it comes to just media or content, right? Because everyone's always on their phone,
Right.
And like fucking doom scrolling,
Right,
or
exactly. So
watching TikTok or
Right.
Instagram, YouTube. So like, I think to myself, and I'll admit, like I'm guilty of it as well. But I tell myself like this is exactly the reason why like I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Right. Not only to document my progress, but also build relationships while I'm doing it, and also get like I think it's also important, especially when it comes to working with others, to be able to communicate effectively. And I've done other things aside from like just making videos and YouTube and photography and stuff that have helped me with my communication skills, but there's always room for improvement. And yeah, so I don't know where I was going with this, honestly. We were talking about what were we talking about?
Yeah, it's friendships.
Friendships, yeah. So but yeah, I still have work to do. I think I've started to value like the relationships that I've built like over the past couple of years. But I don't know, it's almost like the relationships that I already had, like from just me growing up, it's kind of like, I don't know, like we just naturally grew distant from each other.
I mean, it's normal though, but also, I always say this too. If you have time to go to Instagram to scroll and look through my stories, if I text you, if I see your name pop up on my stories, you've been watching my stories, then you see my text messages as well. So I don't want to hear the excuse to talk about, so I didn't have time, but you had time to be on IG. So let's make sense here.
That's understandable, but even if
make it make sense.
I get that, but I'm also not gonna let it bother me if someone doesn't want to talk to me. Like I'm not gonna force anyone to do anything they don't want to do.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, for general, like,
right? Yeah.
General statement, like, come on, man.
I get what you're saying.
Most people always, try to make excuses for everything. Like, they don't have time for this, they have time for this, but y'all be on the phones at work sometimes. That don't be doing nothing though. Come on, make sense right here. Come on now.
Right. So
make sense here.
So that's why I mean, this is something I need to do better with. But it's why like I started doing content a little bit more, because I think everyone is here for a purpose. Like everyone on this earth is here like for a purpose. Like you're not just here just to exist. And so instead of like consuming everything that's online,
Right.
like why don't I just go on the other side and like produce something that other people can consume and maybe like find some value out of it.
I would say this about you, man. I would say this. The one thing that I admire you about you, bro, is that you. Ever since we met and stuff, so as a friend, you've been very consistent with me, bro. Like far as like reaching out and stuff. Like after you left for G-Food and after that society and stuff, we still stay in contact, obviously, and stuff. And it's like I said, my friends go into business together and stuff. Like sometimes things don't work out, but I'm not gonna hold nothing against you or anything. So things don't work out. People go on a different paths and stuff. Which I tell people all the time and stuff. If you got another business adventure you trying to go on and stuff, I will support you on it. It doesn't matter what it is. I always will support you on it. And I always let people know that it's okay, because at the end of the day, we all going to do what we want to do in life, and we're going to achieve whatever we have a passion or desire in. So I always will support you and everything you got going on and stuff. And I'm very proud and I'm glad that you chose me to be on this episode of your podcast.
Yeah, bro. There's still more to come. I mean, I don't think this will be the last time that you're here.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
Like I said, I think. I don't think. Like I've started to appreciate like the relationships that I've built over the past like couple of years a lot more, because, bro, like not to sound cliche or anything, but like humans need people just need other people. Like that's what makes society work. So like there's no point in just bickering and arguing all the fucking time. Like why can't we just fucking get along and like have a like a meaningful conversation, a meaningful relationship or connection. So I mean
yes sir. I feel like I might sound a little cocky when I say this. I think everybody needs a friend whose name is Darren, because I think we're very chill, very laid back and stuff. We have funny personalities and stuff, so very.
You're the only Darren I know, bro.
Exactly.
I can't attest to the other Darrens, but yeah, you're the only one I know.
Because my name is one of a kind, man. That's why.
I'm sure I can go to campus and find another Darren. So I don't know if he's gonna have the same personality as this guy, but I can tell you this guy is special for sure.
Yeah.
But one more question, and then we'll wrap this up.
All right. What's the last question?
All right. So a year from today, like what are you gonna do in the next year that you're gonna look back and say, yeah, this was all worth it? Like name one specific thing that you're working towards right now, and you're gonna look back in a year and say, yeah, all this work was worth it. Like it was.
By next year, I would say. I honestly see myself moving to a different state, to be honest with you. Because I feel like, You know, I always say to myself, North Carolina is you know, it's a. Don't get me wrong, no, I'm from here. You know, I grew up here and everything else. It'll always be home, but I feel like I don't see myself living in North Carolina.
Have you thought about where you want to go?
Well, Cali was, you know,
You want to go to California?
to California and Houston was an idea, especially towards Dallas way.
Well, I've never been to Texas, so yeah, I mean,
we should do a trip together, man.
yeah. Well, that's definitely a plan once I graduate.
Well, you know, how about this? Once you graduate, then we go on. Today we fly out to Dallas. How about that?
Okay,
How about that?
So it's what's today? The 26th of July. Today's the 26th of July, 2026.
And you graduate. What?
So what if we do another episode exactly a year from today in Texas? I've never been to Texas, but I've always wanted to go.
Okay, we can do that. Shake a hand on
Let's
that.
shake on it.
Shake on it. Let's shake on
It's
it.
on the record.
Shake
It's
on
on the
it.
record.
Shake on it.
A year from now, we're gonna be in Texas. I don't know where or what we're gonna be doing, but there's gonna be another video.
But let's just say this. So once you graduate from school, right?
Yeah.
It's that we're leaving after that.
All right, we're gonna put a date on it, but at least by this time next year, there's already gonna be another episode, and there's gonna be a lot more episodes in between.
No. I'm saying everything is gonna be booked already. Leave right out there. That's it. It's out there. It's out there now.
Okay, so right after my graduation, you want to head out? Well, I might have to work around a few things, but like I said, it's not going past later than a year. It's on the record. These I don't know, like I'm used. This is gonna be the guy that's gonna keep me accountable for the next year. So
The reason why I'm saying it, bro, because you graduated from college, so bro, it should be a celebration. Why would you wait?
well, because I have other things going on, bro. Like I have things that I'm currently working on that are gonna. There's a lot gonna happen at the end of the year next year.
You have time to do all of that, you know, work around on things. That's it.
See, I mean, I think this trip is a lot more flexible than everything else. I don't have control over everything else that I'm doing right now. So, but again, like I said, we're not going past later than a year. It's set. I appreciate everyone who has been watching this or has even made it this far in the video, and everyone who's watched my previous videos. I appreciate you. I can't thank you guys enough. Any last words, Darren?
I appreciate you beautiful people for watching and stuff. Please follow me on Instagram. There are more promotions. You know.
That's that. Boom, we're fucking done.